Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about erectile dysfunction, pills, low libido, and relationships. I got this Dear Ask Amy Color question. I got pills from my doctor. They work great. The problem is the past 2 weeks, every time I take it expecting action from my wife, she's been too tired or we just go to sleep with no activity. I've been getting very upset over wasting pills. What should I do? Talk to her about it or stop trying to be intimate with her? Because at this point, I feel like she's not into it anymore. We'll call him Ed. Did you know that a Harvard study was done that found that after the pills were released into the market, the rate of divorce increased? I'm telling you, that's because pills, pumps, and injections are not a cure for a lack of intimacy, skills, or sexual confidence. If erectile dysfunction is affecting your relationship, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to tell you why this is happening. Why is Ed's wife suddenly so tired? I'm going to tell you the story about some of my clients, and I'm going to give you a 4-step game plan that'll help you get back in the action. So, I'm Amy Color, your intimacy coach, and I've been helping people for a very long time. I've done an epic TED, Better Intimacy for Better Sex. I've written the book, The Huddle, How to Score in Sex and Love. It's written with the guys in mind in sports terminology. I'm here to make sense of sensitive topics. So if this interests you, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Join me. I have so much to share. Stay till the end. I'll tell you about the intimacy game plan, the program that I've developed that helps couples explore together. So let's go. Ed asked me, what should I do? Should I talk to her? Ed, what are you going to say? When I take a pill, I'm expecting sex from you. I want some action. Otherwise, I'm going to get mad. Is that really going to work? Ed, when has talking ever gotten you laid? I'm just kidding. Really, I'm here to help. But you're not alone. You know, I want you to know some stats. Erectile dysfunction affects 10% of men per decade of life, meaning that if Ed is in his 30s, 3 out of 10 guys that he knows have the same issue. If he's in his 40s, 4 out of 10 guys have the same issue. You're not alone. And most women don't orgasm from penetration. It's not just about that. And women tell me all the time that penetration is their least favorite part of sex, mostly because that means it's the end. Guys call me all the time telling me that real life sexual encounters are not satisfying for them. And they're like, why? Help me, help me. And I'm telling you that that's because great sex is not just about penetration. Great sex is about exploring. And that doesn't happen during penetration. Some of my clients have been rock stars, sexy freaking rock stars. It's not just about your hard-on. Really, these rock stars have been doing drugs and alcohol for decades. You think they're walking around with a raging hard-on? No, not so much. That's why they're calling me. Help! So I'll tell you what I tell them. Performance pressure is like stage fright. It gives you the hormone adrenaline, and adrenaline is a dick killer. So once you know what you're playing with, once you learn some tricks, once you know how to be confident, once you embody it and know what you're doing, you back in the game. And what I tell the rock star is you got to learn how to play your instrument. And the biggest instrument you've got is the 6 inches between your ears, your brain. It's the most erotic tool in your body. So if you're expecting that to be a sexy encounter, it's going to be. And it's not just about the equipment. Like I say, even the NFL brings backup equipment. So, and also, if that's the only tool in your toolbox, you're already going into the job half-cocked. So let me tell you about these clients that came to visit me. I love them. They were married like 20 years. They were the sweetest couple. She had this saying, I love him, he loves sex, so I give him sex whenever he wants it. Do you hear me? So he got sex whenever he wanted it. And like Ed's wife, he got action from his wife whenever he wanted it because she loved him. But that means that it was never about her. She was giving it to him, which sort of made him feel like he's in it alone. So now he's having some erectile dysfunction and he's taking pills and the pills are working for him. And they're about to plan their annual vacation to one of those all-inclusive retreats. And he called me and he said he's picturing the retreat. And he's like, we're going to wake up in the morning. We're going to go have the breakfast buffet. We're going to hang at the pool. We're going to go into town. We're going to get some tchotchkes. We're going to come back to the property. We're going to eat one of their multiple restaurants. Then we're going to go up to the room. I'm going to take a pill. We're going to have the same sex we have at home. Our vacation will be over. I'll come home and click the check, vacation taken. He's like, but something's missing. Help. Something's missing. And it was pleasure. So I was super excited to see them in my office. I'm like, I'm so excited that you're here. Congratulations. You're about to learn to be lovers and playmates and explorers together. And he got a look on his face and he was like, huh? And she went, similar responses that mean two completely different things. And I started by explaining to them that most people think of sex as penetration. I define sex as sharing sensual pleasure. And your sex life is about sharing sensual pleasure for a lifetime. That's why you get into a relationship, is to explore and get to know yourself and each other. That's the definition of intimacy, is a deep familiarity when you really know something. I talk to guys and tell them that intimacy is how they feel about their teammate, their team, or their teammates. That you know all their stats, you know their scores, you know their strengths, you know their weaknesses. A deep familiarity, that's what it means to really get to know somebody. So with this couple, even though they'd been together for 20 years and they'd taken a vacation together every year, they weren't continually growing and getting to know each other. They were doing the same thing over and over and over again, which is why I was so excited for them. So now that they're here to explore sensual pleasure together, and that he really understand, when he came to understand that sex was something that she gave him, that he got from her, which means it was never about her, he felt bad. He was like, I love her so much. I never even thought about that this was supposed to be pleasurable for her. What could I do to give her pleasure? Tell me what she wants. Tell me what she wants. Oh, God, I wish I could. You know how many people come and say, tell me what they want? Tell me what my partner wants. Yeah, what they want is what they want in the moment. That's up to you to know. So here's your 4-step plan that'll help you get back in the action, that help this couple, that will help Ed discover what they want, and maybe it'll help you too. Okay? Number 1, plan. Anticipation is the best aphrodisiac. I hear from people who say, I'm going to surprise them. No. This is your intimacy. This is your core piece. People have embarrassed me. People have shame. This is the performance pressure. Remember? No. We need anticipation so that we're prepared to going in. Okay? So number 1 is the plan. The second one is we're going to plan it all about her. I know. For my couple and for Ed, this is about her. This is somebody you got sex from her. That means she was giving it to you, and giving it to you. You're finally going to give it to her the way she wants it. That's the difference. So how do we do that? As I told my clients, the couple that I was working with, explore what makes her go, Start by taking her to a restaurant that she likes. Not that place that you guys went to where she enjoyed herself or that you both liked it. Really think about something that she wants, her experience. What would she want? I don't know. And that's exactly the problem. She doesn't know what she wants because she's never gotten to say, oh, I like that. I want more. So you're going to help her find that. Isn't that fun? That's your exploration for a lifetime. And it's hers to respond to. Now, number 3 is the huddle. The huddle is when you make that yes sound, 3 times in a row intentionally. Are you willing to do it with me? Come on, do it with me. Put a palm on your chest just 'cause. See if you can feel your own vibrations. And answer my question with an uh-huh. Are you ready? Uh-huh. 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 I can feel it. I can feel the vibration. Maybe you can too. If you can't, it's okay. It's still happening. These things take practice. And that's why I want you to practice together. Spend the night starting with food and discover the things that make her go, And I would tell the husband, if you really want to make it fun for her, keep your underwear on. Get yourself some red lace thong, something sexy, and put on a show for her the same as you want her to do for you. And leave it on. That way she knows that the evening, that her exploration is not about penetration. So that's your challenge. And then step number 4. You ready? We made a night about her. Step number 4 is to make a night about him and to save a pill and increase the pleasure. Seriously, take the pressure off your tool and enjoy some pleasure. I want Ed, I want my client, I want everybody to know that even without a hard-on, you can still have an orgasm. You can still have an ejaculation. You are still a sexy beast, just like that rock star, okay? So really, I want you to make a plan and go into that game not taking a pill. She's in it with you. She's going to explore with you, and she might find things that she likes about it. So you never know. She just doesn't know what to do with it, just like you don't know what to do with it. So go explore, find out, and let me know how it goes. Leave me a note in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. Remember, every game is a practice game. So even if something goes wrong, you can go, well, that was a practice. You can discuss it afterwards. And that's the stuff that I teach in the intimacy game plan. How to explore, how to discuss it afterwards, how to get more of what you want for a lifetime. Oh, so good. So let me know if this sounds good to you. Let me know if those 4, I'm going to give you a quick review. Plan, because anticipation is the best aphrodisiac. Make it about her, okay? And huddle together. And then make it about you and make it not about you having to have an erection. Explore your whole body, sensual pleasure, and also explore it while it's soft. Explore yourself fully in all of your forms, your delicious being. I promise. Have fun. So, does this sound good to you? So, if you learned anything from that, I know I'm going to stop saying so. If you found this interesting, if you got anything out of it, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. I'd love to have you join me. Like I said, I have so much to share. Share this with a friend. I hear from a lot of people saying, I want to send this to your friend. I want to send this to my partner. How do I do that, Amy? It's so hard to share it. You know what? You're sharing it because you care. Your sexuality, your sensuality, your connection, that's your aliveness. It's why you got into a relationship. If you want it to be better, your partner is going to be thrilled that you found someplace, somebody, something that might help you. So share this. Go watch my TED Talk. You can share that with them because it's a TED Talk. It's easy. And sign up at my site to stay connected with me. I have free downloads. And now you've made it to the end. So I'm going to tell you about the intimacy game plan. And this is the game plan that I've developed that I swear I wished I had had, that helps couples explore themselves and each other in relationship, erotically, sexually. It helps them learn to communicate in the space between them without just talking. We came to be comfortable and play together. And I say, if you don't play together, you will grow apart. And enough talking. It doesn't have to be so hard. I'm here to make it easy and to make it safe. So if you'd like more information about the intimacy game plan, and I'll tell you, the thing I love about this is that it's the work that I've been doing with my couples in person and over the internet for the past few years. And I like it even better because you don't even have to do it with me. You get to do it in the privacy of your own privacy without me there watching. without feeling like you have to talk to me or like I'm interrupting you, but you still have my presence and my support and my continued coaching. It's an awesome program. It's everything I think every couple should have. So if you want to have a great intimacy game plan that goes for a lifetime, that'll get you into and out of everything, you'll find a link in the description that goes directly to my calendar where you can talk to me, and we're going to find out if the program is right for you. And if it is, I would love to have you in it. I'm here to help keep families and couples together and help everybody feel confident where it counts, right in the heart. So stay connected to yourself, each other, and me, and I'll see you soon. Sound good?